I'm going to record it. Yes, let me do the record.
I don't know if Michelle.
Okay.
Hello there. My name is Dr.
No, I don't want that. I don't want you. I don't want you. Live. And
Hello there. My name is
we've,
Dr.
I don't got it. Now I've got to pull this out so I can see the chat thread. Oopsie. Why? Why is it not working? Okay, there we go.
Find it?
Yes, I found it. Hi, everyone. Here we have the wonderful Ginger Bailey description about her. The information about her, of course, is in the description box. For any of you guys who are first time timers to the YouTube live, to any of our YouTube lives, we have 3 a month. One for the Atlantis Scalar, one for channeling ERIK, and we also have the Zoom cocktail hour meet and greet.
Yep.
All right, so welcome if you're a newbie.
Yep.
So let's start. You want to start? Hi, ERIK. I love you. God,
yeah, let's start.
Yeah.
So ERIK says, "I love you, Mama." He's actually being pretty silly today, which he usually is. You know, he's not the most serious one, but he's just acting more serious, like silly than usual.
Oh, that's over the top.
Yeah, he is. I know, huh? More than usual is a lot more than, most. Yeah. But he's just in a really great mood and just being funny. He's just like being ornery silly, the fun ornery silly type.
Oh yeah, the mischievous, pesky.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he was
ERIK we love.
He was messing with my computer right before. He was messing with like some of the stuff on it.
Oh, that's ERIK. Okay. ERIK and Ginger, are y'all ready?
We are ready. He is ready. He does this.
By the way, I was telling Ginger guys that this morning I was drinking my coffee before I went to work in the she shed, and all of a sudden I hear this explosion in my kitchen, and it was so loud and glass flying everywhere. The glass front to the oven just exploded. It wasn't even on. Nobody was near it. So strange. Let me know if that's ever happened to you guys, but that company gonna fix it. Because I told them, if I were sitting in front of it, glass gets in my eyes, I could have gotten blind. So I'm not paying for this shit. Anyway,
I'll
probably pay for this shit.
Right.
Though.
And there's little splinters in that type of glass too, because it's safety glass, supposed to be safety glass. So you get the little splintery stuff that gets
I know,
out there
I've got
too.
it. All sorts of cuts on my fingers. Anyway, I will live. I'm sure I'm gonna have to pay for it anyway, but I bitched and moaned about it, so hopefully they'll
just take care of it.
Whatever. Anyway, onward and upward to the real important stuff today, and that is Stephanie Clark from Ontario.
Hi, Stephanie.
Okay, Stephanie channels ERIK. She says, "What role am I going to play in this lifetime by developing these psychic gifts, if any?" Of course, you already know you will.
Yeah, she actually does have psychic gifts, and she's channeling a lot more than ERIK, actually, our guides too. You're going to be doing, ERIK's showing me like a life coach kind of thing, and doing healing. You have a good sense about you to tune into like others' energy. Like if you're around somebody, I bet you know what's going on with them without them telling you. So,
what about medical and intuitive and animal communication? Anything interesting like that?
Oh, well, that's definitely a choice that's out there. If she makes that choice, definitely. Because if you can work with energy, which you can, and you'll learn more about like as you start to do it. Because with anything, you really don't know the extent of what your skill is until you actually try it. You're going to learn all kinds of avenues you can take it.
Okay. So, all right. Claudia, we don't know where she's from, but her handle is Azul Violeta. Her son, Ricky R., has autism. Is this a soul contract? And what is his purpose in life? They teach us so much.
Yeah, they do. His is more of teaching than learning for himself. Of course, his soul does get, lessons. And yes, it is. It is soul contract. It's part of his journey. But, it's to teach you that there is no limits. Even if somebody seems like they have something limited, that people put that title on, that they're limited. It's that their mind just thinks different. ERIK is showing me like their mind just calculates and feels and thinks different than somebody that is, and I'm going to do the quote again, average. But
the neurotypical.
right, right.
Labels are very limiting.
It is.
Even the word neurotypical is
you
limiting.
learn it depending on what what you deal with this, depending on how your perspective is, I guess is the way ERIK is meaning that. Will depend on what you get from it, but most of the time it's going to be patience. It's going to be able to see the world through his eyes, which is, I think, a gift in a way, to see through someone else's eyes. So there's a lot of things though that you learn from that. A lot.
All right. And by the way, everybody who says hello and I love you and all that stuff in the chat thread, I'm not going to read it all out because it takes so much time, but I read them, I see them, and I really appreciate them, and I love you. Olivia Paget. Oh no. Oh yeah, she's next. Olivia Paget from North Carolina. I've been thinking a lot about my grandmother, Frankie Paget.
I love that name.
How is she doing in heaven? And Paget is Padgett, if you need to know.
She's doing good. The reason this energy's got it's very strong. I got a strong feeling with her. Like she was very had her opinion and things, with not like in a bad way, but like in a good way, wanting to help, wanting to, let people know her thoughts on things and how things should go, just to be helpful. But she's doing good, and what she's doing is she's still helping from the other side. ERIK shows me, and I can see her. It's like people who have gone through some of the similar things that she went through when she was here, she kind of helps with that.
Oh,
like somebody, I feel like what she's making me feel is like she had some struggles as a child, and she does help children from the other side with things like the same similar things. But she's doing great. She's doing great. Absolutely.
All right. Awesome. All right. Karen C. Winnipeg. The question du jour is my husband's middle name. And you were pretty close. Middle name Janne, because his name is Rune, Rune. By the way, his hometown totally evacuated by rowboats and Sea King helicopters because flooded, mudslides. It's horrible. It's really bad. It's just
a lot of bad weather over there.
Yeah, rain.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, Karen C. Winnipeg. Okay, I've been working on clearing my throat chakra and its ailments. What do I still need to do to help my throat chakra? And maybe, ERIK, you could share something to a lot of us who have throat chakra blockages. But in that case, and then in general.
So I was trying to feel and see if there was something physical going on too. It kind of made my throat scratchy when I was doing that. So you might have something going on physical a little bit. But what happens too with chakras is that even though you may get them balanced, it's not a constant. Things happen to us on a daily basis that will make things change with our energy. Right. But, wearing blue, eating blue foods, these are all things that you can do. And to know whether it is too much or not enough. So if it's too much, then you're too verbal. Okay, you talk too much or you put your opinion out there too much, and if it's not enough, then you hold in too much. You don't use your voice. You don't, say what you think or what you feel or stand up for yourself with your voice. So that's how you tell. So if it was too much, you'd want to back off, I'd say, to the blues, stay away from them. Right. And if you need it, then you add it. But the best way, he's showing me the best way is to visualize the balance and the divine light going into your throat chakra and the light getting bright and clear, and seeing it spin and be bright as the divine light goes in. And that's a good way to balance your chakra.
One thing that I learned, it's kind of cool, and you could test all your chakras this way. Lay down and then have somebody hold a pendulum above whatever chakra, like the throat chakra, and just see start to spin, it'll spin in the direction that hopefully the chakra is supposed to be spinning in, and they all spin in different directions. But also, it should be the spin diameter should be about the diameter of a golf ball. If it's much more than that or much less than that, then you find out whether it's.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't know
it
that.
works. Oh my God, it works so well. So do that, people.
So you can check them yourself. You can check them all on your own.
Well, no, I mean, you probably have to somebody else.
What I mean is you don't have to go to like a practitioner. You can go.
Yeah. All right. Taylor Scheffler. What kind of business should I target first for my commercial cleaning company? Thank you.
What is she saying? What kind of business?
Yeah.
Should
target first for her. She has a commercial cleaning company. So what kind of business should she go and give a proposal to cleaning that business?
So what he's showing me is like a business that it doesn't even have to be one business. He shows me like a building like that has like leases out, but you'd go to the owner of the building that leases out different areas of the building for businesses. You could do that, and then you would get like multiple, because they're actually the ones that's in charge of that, I guess, of who does the cleaning of the building. But the type of business you want to do is one that is like big offices, big, multiple spaces like that. I feel like this is like ones that she just keeps showing me, like offices, like with the desks and okay. He also is saying like real estate companies too. Like you can go to like he just showed me like a real estate big one, like a Century 21 or something like that. He's just showing me
clean the houses before they're shown and all that. And also the offices of the real estate company. Medical buildings and offices are really good too. That's a really good business.
Yeah, something that has a multiple areas in it, not just like your little mom and pop. You could do that too, but it's more so the bigger ones. Start with those.
All right, Swati, ready. Will I find my person soon? She's from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
So ERIK says, so time is hard to say with something like this, but there is somebody out there for you. Okay, there is somebody. But what he shows me is you are just starting to get on track with looking at that, like getting your own, like learning more about yourself. Sometimes you need to be on your own to learn more about yourself, and that's been a lot of what you're doing. But now he shows me a shift coming soon. So when that shift starts, then it'll start bringing that energy towards you. What you can do is manifest it yourself. You that will speed up the time. Like it's going to happen, but you can speed up when it, how fast it comes to you by seeing it come to you and just having that happy, good feeling inside. Like you would feel when something good happens, and you put a feeling with it, and it's really going to make it come to you. And you don't have to do it. I like to tell people this, you don't have to do it constantly. Like if I don't keep doing this, I'm not going to get it. Once you do it and put it out there in the universe knows. But you can kind of block it a little bit if you have negative thoughts towards it. So you don't want to do that, but you do want to move on with your life and do your own thing with yourself. And then it will just come to you because you've put it out there already.
And that's good advice for all you guys.
All
right. My name is Katya Pinto from Portugal. Guidance about career, please.
ERIK is showing me something that you are going to do on your, like teaching somebody something, like it looks like you're teaching, and something that you're knowledgeable about, like cooking. Is this cooking? Something like that. Like you're going to be teaching, and you can do this virtually online, putting out videos and things like that.
Good. Make a big YouTube channel.
Yeah, you could, he said.
Yeah, you could make a bunch of money on that.
Yeah, but either way, there are businesses out there that are looking for this. So that's something to look into.
Okay. Natalia Mejia from Kissimmee, Florida. Kissimmee. I need help. I've been so afraid of dying young because of the things that I saw in my vision when she was on mushrooms and when I smoked a bit too much. Any advice to get over fear?
Yes. First of all, fear is something you don't ever want to bring into your mind. As much I know that it happens, we're human, it happens, but when it does come, you need to try to push that away, because it's not going to help anything. It's not going to change anything. If anything, it can just make you more miserable, because if you spend your life worrying about dying, then living's not very fun.
No.
So ERIK is also saying that just know that what your dream was not like a
prophecy.
Yeah, like a prophecy or precog, or
Right.
That's not what that was. It was a mixture of memory, and then the way your mind was looking at it was a little distorted because of the psychedelics. But right, and he's saying that that you're not going to die young. I don't predict death, but I don't like to do that. But he's saying to let you know that you're not, and not to fear that. Okay, and to also know that anything that comes to us is something that is needed, and there's always something good that comes from it. So if you try to change your perspective and look at it that way, and I'm not saying look at like dying young as something that's needed, I'm just saying like with anything in life that comes to you, don't fear, just know it's something that's needed for you, and accept it into your life and look for the lessons in it. So this fear that you're having is a lesson for you to learn to overcome, fearing things that haven't happened. And here's one more thing he's saying. You don't know if you're going to wake up tomorrow and the world's going to explode. And I'm not trying to be dramatic, but it's just like you're worried about something that is not,
you have no control over.
Yeah. It's not like
surrender.
Right.
Surrender what you cannot control.
Right.
All right. Amber Lauren once from Ohio would like a message from ERIK. What does she need to hear most, ERIK?
Okay.
Amber from Ohio.
So he's talking about focusing more inward and doing some meditation, practicing meditation. I don't know why he's bringing that up for you, but he's saying you need to practice more meditation and it'll help your connection, because you're almost there. He says it like that. You almost got it, like to where you're pulling in and understanding like your guides and knowing that that they're giving you direction. They're giving you direction. And so just learn to get a little bit more control over your mind, and trust. He's saying trust that information that comes in. Just trust it.
All right, Maria Cruz from Salt Lake City. What does my mom Anita want to say to me? Any message from Anita, her mama?
So of course I'm doing good and I love you always comes through, always, but she's saying that first of all, that you are doing there's something going on with you that you're doing that she's helping you with, like she's bringing energy from her side to help you with this, and she's saying to keep on this path, that you are on the right direction, you're headed in the right place. So keep on this path that you're on, and try not to overthink it, is what she's talking about. Don't overthink it, just let it flow, let things stay on your path.
When you let things flow, everything works out better. All right, Ben M from Plymouth, England. What sort of job would bring me closest to achieving my life purpose? I'm keen to make a career change, but it's tough to know what to choose.
So you can't, first of all, ERIK is saying you can't go wrong with choices in life, because even if it's something that you chose and it didn't turn out the way you think it should, doesn't mean that it wasn't a right choice. So don't worry about making like a wrong choice, but he's saying to follow your heart, to follow like what pulls on you, what makes you happy, what makes you feel like a better you, where you're doing something. There's a lot more jobs now. There didn't used to be a lot of jobs out there, but there are a lot more now that are more about helping others and reaching out to others. And that's the kind of thing that you should be looking to do, because you're really good with people. You're really good with people.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Melissa from New Jersey. I don't know her last initial, but she wants to know how many children she's going to have. Don't do it. I'm kidding.
Well, you can. Eric made a joke. He's like, well, you could have one, and then after that one, decide no more. Like making
That's
a joke,
a free
like,
will kind of
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
right. But
Yeah.
but there, that is usually part of a person's purpose. He's saying, like, the children, the lives you're going to bring in, the souls you're going to bring in.
How many are lined up waiting?
Yeah, he's
I
showing
guess
me
that's
two.
better. Maybe they
Two.
will get in, maybe they won't, but
Yeah,
how many
he
are
shows me
lined up?
two. He shows me
Okay.
two right now. Two.
All right. Tanya Lynn from West Bend, Wisconsin. Should I pursue selling the items that I make?
Absolutely. Eric just said, absolutely pursue it. Yes. You have a talent, creative talent. Do it. Yep.
Okay. All right. Nathaniel Williams. Well, there's two questions, but we're only going to do one. Okay. Because there's so many people. How is Winnie connected to my wife and me? And the other one is, how many children will Gretchen and I have? So which one is most important to answer, Eric?
So this Winnie person he's going back to, he's talking about a person named Winnie, how they're connected to me.
It could be an animal, a dog. I don't know, but
And it's just, he's just showing me somebody that you had a connection with many lives, many past lives is what he's showing me. So this person does have a connection and in your soul family. That's what he shows
and with
me.
the wife too.
To both of them.
Wife also has
Oh
been
yeah,
together.
yeah.
Okay.
They're all in the same soul family, but I was trying to see if he'd give me a title. That's a thing too. There's no titles on the other side, but sometimes you can get those, like what somebody was connected to someone in this life.
Yeah.
But there was a past life, a few.
That's the connection.
Past life connections.
Cool. You could probably have a session with any of the mediums and get a little bit
deeper
more details on those past lives. All right. Joseph wants to know, well, we don't know where he's from. We just know Joseph. He wants to know his spirit animal. We can't do that because we need Joseph. What's your last initial? What town are you from?
I heard Panda. I heard Panda.
Eric knows.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I heard Panda.
All right. Terry Ward from Virginia. Can my spirit guide let me know if I'm in the right direction in life?
Yes, that came in before the question was even finished being read.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was yes, actually. Eric's like, yes. You are on the right path. And sometimes he's saying that you may not feel like you are, but it's just because us humans, you humans, you try to control certain things in your life, and sometimes it's not what's meant for you, but it doesn't mean it's not your path. But yes, you are.
Sometimes I see little hearts coming up from the bottom. I don't know what that is. That's cool though.
They can say heart. They can just like give you hearts. They can give you hearts to
give us hearts.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, Mary Beth Lofney from Chicago. Any direction from my higher self? Mary Beth Lofney.
Believe in yourself more is what I'm hearing. Believe in yourself more because there's a lot more to you than you are willing to believe, is how I heard it. And just follow your instincts too, because you have your own good internal like guidance system. You're very connected. Like we're all connected, but you have a good connection to your guides. You may not realize it's them sometimes, but you do listen to a lot of it. So, and follow. But believe in yourself is what I'm hearing. Believe in yourself more.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Jackie Messenger from Pennsylvania. Will I get the job at Columbia Gas, also called NiSource? Really want it, but I feel I did not do so well in the virtual interview. Yeah, virtual interviews are difficult. You want to be there in person, man.
Yeah, what Eric is saying is that there's another interview coming. So you must be getting another interview. Do places do that? I don't know. He made it like you're getting another interview. So that's a good sign.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's a good sign. But of course, free will sometimes messes with these things. But I did get a yes. I heard yes. And then he was like, you're going to get like another interview.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Right. Katya from Port. Oh, no, you already asked a question. Please be sure, and this is in the rules of the road, people, don't keep asking the same question throughout the line. It just makes it so difficult for me to navigate the thread. It really does. All right. Somebody wants to know, they don't have a name, but we don't need it for, how did we get separated from source?
We are not separated from source.
Ooh, we're a whole and part of God.
Yeah. And one way that I know to explain this, how ERIK has showed me, is if you can imagine a mirror being God and this mirror getting broken and all the pieces are us, but you are connected always. You're not separated at all. And sometimes there's like, I don't know if this is like people thinking this because they don't see them in the, like the veil or whatever, or maybe it was something that they read somewhere, but I want to say something. And this is like also for everybody listening to this. Even with me or any other psychic medium or anything you read out there, you need to follow your own instincts too, because this is translation. And I'm not going to say I'm not always 100% because it's just not possible, because I'm human. And so I do want to say that to people, to always follow your own instincts and what you, are what you believe and what you're getting, because you do have your own, internal guidance system. So I just wanted to say that, but you're not disconnected. There's no disconnection. We are connected.
Awesome.
That source experiences everything through us.
Yep, that's exactly right. Catherine Orvik, she's had she's from Fargo, North Dakota, had a cough all summer long, just haven't felt well. She wants to know if she should be worried. First of all, you need to go to a doctor. We can't get medical here.
Yes, go to a doctor.
Yeah.
This feels like kind of like an allergy, like in a way, like something that is just off and on, like, it may feel like it's ongoing, but like it maybe like kind of starts to go and then it comes back kind of thing. But of course we can't diagnose, but that's what it kind of feels like, how ERIK is making me feel. So could
be like mold or something like that, or that kind of well, there's all sorts of allergies basically, but
it is, it's an allergy of some kind.
All right,
an allergy of some kind. It's not, I don't feel like bacterial, I just feel allergy.
Luanne Shea from Baraboo, Wisconsin. Oh, she's just saying hi. Never mind. Elizabeth, hi back. Elizabeth from Rochester, New York. Any messages from Merlin or the Lady of the Lake for me? What's that?
The Lady in the Lake. I think these are like 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 that kind of thing. Merlin or Lady in the Lake. Okay, sure. I just heard sure. So mindset, they're talking about mindset, and you have a very good focus most of the time of your mindset. So they're just like applauding you on that, like having a good like mindset, like the way that you think about things and the way that you see things. You have a very good mindset with you. That's what I heard.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wendy Lambert wants to know, how is my dog Lady May doing in heaven, ERIK?
Good. Very good. I'm asking him to show me the dog. Show me the dog, ERIK. Looks like a medium dog. Yeah. Oh, this is a cute dog. Doing very good. She's doing very good. I see her with some family. There's a man and a lady that this dog is with that I can see. And ERIK is saying this is family. So, but doing good.
Oh,
absolutely. Playing around like she would. It's like there's not a lot of difference except for
that's so sweet.
Just the physical not being there. Yeah.
All right. Tharea from Scotland, her last name Roberts. I'm wondering if my new career path in psychology is the right move for me.
So for right now, ERIK is showing me that this is the path you need to go, because what's going to happen is you're going to be guided, like change, like something's going to have you change, but you need to stay with this because this is going to show you where you need to go, he's saying. So it's going to be like it goes off of the psychology. So it'll be like on the same kind of type of job, but it's going to be like,
Little tweaking, little
huh?
change. A little
Yeah.
tweaking.
Yeah, a little tweaking, but you need to stay with it because that's going to show you what you want to do. So yeah,
Okay.
stay with it because it's not going to be what you think. Like I think this person, the way it makes me feel that they're worried that they're not going to like it, but you're going to turn it into something that you like. You will. It'll
Okay.
be fine.
All right. Katie McGee from Eastbourne sent me, Elisa, the video of ERIK waving. He's pulled a few pranks. Can you confirm it's him? Or is it somebody else?
No, it is. It's ERIK. He's being funny. Yeah, he's like, no, nope, like that. And then he's like, yeah,
Right.
it's me. He's
Awesome.
laughing. Yeah, he messes with her stuff. He said he messes
Okay.
with this person's stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
just don't hide it. All right, Kimberly Ropelt. Will her son Matthew Ropelt get his boss's job? Ooh. Move aside.
So as things are right now, ERIK is saying not his boss's job, but he will be like put up, like
It's some sort of promotion.
yeah, some sort of
Okay.
promotion, but he's saying no to that, no to the
Okay.
job, to the boss's job. It's always so hard because free will can change this, but as things are right now, it's like it would be better. Okay, so ERIK is saying like it would probably be better if he didn't.
Okay. All right.
So sometimes things will work out better.
Oh, good. All right, Suzanne Taylor from England. I love my home I live in. It's rented. Security is important for me, for my children. And will I ever buy this home I'm in or another home in the future?
He's saying another home, but it's similar. Okay, it's
Will
similar.
she love it just as much?
Yeah,
Or
more because it'll be hers. Yeah, it'll be
Oh, yeah.
hers.
But if she
So,
buys the current home she's in, it'll be hers.
right, but I mean is she's gonna love it even more, and then
Oh.
hers makes it even more. But there's something about it. There's something more. Like say he showed me like in this house that she's in, she loves it, but there's like maybe a few things like maybe if this was different or that was different just a little bit. But
Yeah.
the next home that she gets will have those differences, so it makes it even better.
Okay.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
All right, awesome. Elena Riviera from Fresno, California. Can I have guidance regarding my business? Is there something I need to do to move forward?
So it feels kind of like static, like stagnant. Like I can feel that what she's feeling. And the reason why is because there were things that needed to be paid attention to without moving forward. So it will eventually move forward. He's talking about advertising. Some kind of advertising something needs to change with your advertising.
Like should it be digital, for example, or
yeah, somehow to get her who she is and what she does out there more.
Okay.
To get like to where more people know about it. So if you have like a company, which it kind of feels like she doesn't, but if you have like if you could find a company that will help you with that advertising, that really will help, he said.
All right. Penny Grumbine from York, Pennsylvania. Should I teach art classes from my own home or with an art association?
ERIK is saying from your own home, you're going to have more control over what you do.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, Danica Hennessy, is her modeling career going to progress?
So he said yes. It may not go in a like progression like in the way that you're seeing it, but it is going to progress some.
Well, should she continue it or do something else?
Yeah, for right now, continue it because it is what you're supposed to do. But there's going to be other opportunities that come to you, and it has to do with modeling still, but it's going to be like more like you being like a spokesperson for somebody, that kind of thing. That's how he shows me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So continue it, and it
right.
will get better.
All right. Bob P. Somerville, New Jersey says, my roommate, Nini S. Of Somerville, New Jersey, is miserable, and I feel it hysterically entertaining. On the spiritual aspect, why did Source place us together? Neither of us wanted this. Oh, I've had roommates from hell, people.
Yeah, there's always lots and lots of learning when you're in situations that are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, you learn patience, you learn how to, you learn a lot about yourself, Erik just said.
Yeah.
You learn a lot about who you are and how you handle things. You learn how to set boundaries with other people. You learn how to react to things, and you learn how to let go. I mean, there's just so many things that you're learning
Oh my
from
God,
this.
conflict resolution, negotiation.
You're getting and as you said, Erik goes, and as you said, it's entertainment. So you're getting entertainment
At
out
least
of
you're getting something out of it. It's
right.
awesome.
Yeah, but there's lots of lessons to learn, from things like this, and it's temporary. I heard temporary.
All right, and pardon me if I'm mispronouncing anybody's name, which I probably am, but do the best I
always
can.
do.
Lil Nila from Bedford, Texas. Hello, lovely ladies. Can you please let me know if my mom, Emelina, is doing well on the other side?
Yes. Well, yes, absolutely well. I was feeling like something going on with my lungs. I don't know if she had something going on with her lungs, but that just hit me right when she said her name. So she's doing well. She's doing good. She's actually she shows me like she's just taking it easy, like it's like vacation time or something, like she's not really. I asked her what she's doing, and it's not that she's really doing like any kind of like, she does bring energy to her loved ones, of course, from the other side, like, supportive energy, but she's also kind of just basking in the peacefulness is how she kind of said it. So yeah, she's just taking it easy, but doing good. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Does Erik know what happened to Jason Landry of Texas State University, a student there? He went missing on his way home from school. Jason Landry, TSU, Texas State Texas State University. There's another TSU, but it's different.
So he's showing me like he went like another direction than he usually goes, and met up with some people that weren't good. Like has something to do with like people that just had like bad intentions.
Is he dead? Is he on the other side, Erik? With you?
Erik, he said yes. He said yes. Yes.
Will his body ever be found?
They will, but it's going to be a long time, is what he's saying. It'll be a long time. It'll be just like remains, like, bones, because it'll be so long. But I see him with there's trees, like big trees and like brush and stuff like out, like you would see like in a forest or something.
But obviously he's okay. As long as he's there, he's okay, right?
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. This was something that was supposed to happen.
Okay.
This was pre-planned. Yeah.
Paula Moore, am I a healer?
Yes.
And you probably already knew the answer to that question, Paula.
Yes, especially if you're asking it usually, you are a healer, and the more you learn to connect with like your own energy, Erik says, the more you're going to see how you can extend that out to help others, because we all have it, we all have the connection. So, but you do have a strong skill with it, Erik said. So yes.
Okay. All right, let's see. Jennifer Berman from California has been going through some very difficult times. Erik, do you have any words of wisdom for her?
First, he says it will get better. It will get better. Wants her to know that right away. Okay. Some of this is happening. It is always to learn something from. What you're going through is teaching you perseverance, he just said. perseverance that you're going to, to keep going and work through this. And all the things that are happening to you are showing you that you can make it through, and you do have the strength. So it's to show you how strong you really are with some of these things that you're going through, but it will get better, he says. And also kind of just look at why these things happen, not like that they're happening, but kind of try to see the reason in it, and then try to see how you would, look at your life at the things that you like that are happening. Some people say they don't ever see anything happening, but that's perspective. So, try to keep focused on the things that are good around you. Yeah.
Yes.
Brings more of it. So,
yeah. All right. Teresa Keefe wants a message from her dad, Gus Keefe, Ontario, Canada. That's where she is anyway.
He's got a good sense of humor. I like that energy. You can feel the humorous energy when he comes in, and very happy. He's very happy. That's what he said. I'm very happy. So a lot better. He's doing a lot better. So I'm not sure like if this was like cancer is what it kind of felt like.
Yeah.
But he's saying a lot better and happy. And there's something going on with her. And he's trying to help her through this decision making. That's what he said. Trying to help her with this decision she's trying to make. So,
all right, Del Weaver. Hi, lovely people. ERIK, will scalar energy work on repairing my blocked arteries? I know it's cleared atherosclerotic plaques before, but I'm not sure if it works on everyone. I mean, especially if there's irrevocable contracts. But is it worth doing?
Yeah, ERIK is saying that you might want to, he's saying yes, that this will help. He's not saying it's going to change it 100%, but he's saying that it will help. It will change because this is a vibrational thing going on. I mean, most illnesses are vibrational. I don't see, I was asking if there was like a contract for you to go through this. It is, but it's not irrevocable.
Okay.
So,
all right. All right, Rontavian Mason in Knoxville, Tennessee. How do I get over my insecurities?
So there's an internal voice, ERIK says, that you have that keeps telling you negative things about yourself. And every time that voice comes up, you need to, it's almost like arguing with yourself in a way, but you'll eventually not have that voice anymore. And he's saying what you need to do is say positive things. Every time something negative comes in about you, you say something positive and build your confidence that way. And just know that there's nothing that usually people that are insecure too will think that other people are thinking certain things. Most people think about themselves more than they're thinking about something you're saying or doing. So just know that it's not, your mind is making it worse than it actually is out there. And just believe in yourself, because you deserve to be loved. You deserve to be out there in the world and mix in with everybody else, one
of the top scalar services, in my opinion, is the boost in self-love. I got an email from somebody that I told her it was done. So I knew you did it, because for some reason I was walking in my hall, looked in the mirror and said, hello, beautiful, gorgeous being. To herself. She felt such love for herself. So
that's true too. ERIK said it's just really important to find a way to love yourself and to love your what you would see as your flaws, your character flaws or your physical flaws. Love those, because those make you unique. So
I'm a very unique person. Anyway, Jennifer B from Vancouver, Washington. What can I do to get out of the funk and get on with my life?
Change your mindset. I heard change your mindset. Change the way that you see the things around your life. Change your focus. Okay. ERIK's saying change your focus in your life. Don't focus so much on things being a bad thing around you. See them for what they are, he said. And then find things that make you happy, find things that you enjoy and do them. It's always a decision. It's somebody, for everybody, it's your decision of what you choose to do or not do. And I don't think some people realize that they hold the power to make the decision in their life of what they're gonna, make it.
Well, like Abraham Lincoln said, people are just as happy as they have made up their minds to be.
There you
And
go.
I think it's that really changed my perspective a lot.
Yeah.
That quote.
Yeah. Yeah. So change your mindset and the way that you're looking at things in your life, because he also said, let go of the control. Don't try to control the way you want, everything. Like if you keep that way of
That's
controlling
exhausting.
things, just let it go and accept things for what they are. So.
All right. Anna B from Illinois would like to know about her the exit points. Did I survive one?
I heard yes. ERIK said yes. It was a sickness. I feel like she got really sick. But he's saying yes, you did. I'm not seeing like how many exit points you have.
Yeah, that's okay. We don't want to. I don't want to go there.
You can't do that. But yeah, he said yes to that.
Bashra from Iran, a guidance about my relationship.
Communication. There's some kind of like where there's talking but not listening. ERIK is saying like each person's putting out what they feel or think, and there's not they're not hearing each other. There's not that understanding. Each person's wanting to get their point across instead of listening to what the other one is. But again, I'm a broken record, I know, but you can visualize the way you want things and focus on the things you like in the relationship. Also point that out. Always point that out. And this is for anybody in a relationship. If you point out the things you like about the person to them more, they'll do more of it. So it's the same thing with the universe. You focus on that, you get more, but it's the same in a relationship. The more you focus on the things that you like that they do, the more that they'll do, those. But this is communication mostly.
I love the sandwich technique that I was taught by somebody, where you say something good about the person, and then you say the thing but you don't go, but you just say the thing that you don't like, that needs to be addressed, and then end it with something positive.
Right.
Also, learning each other's love language.
Yeah.
I don't know how many are there, 5, 7. That can really help you understand a person more. I mean, how do they is there a love language service? Is it intimacy? Is it, there's is it affection? Is it gifts? So try to figure out each other's love language, because I think that
right. And ERIK also says about that, Elisa, he's saying that people, it's kind of like that, but he's saying like people will, when they pick out things about their partner or something that they think they should be doing, or they get upset that they're not, you're usually like thinking of them like you, like everybody's different, like your partner's not you. They don't think like you do. They're not going to do things like you do. So let them be them, and that goes for both sides.
That's true. Let people be who they are. It's so important. Let people be who they are, their authentic self.
Yep.
And that's a really great relationship when you mutually allow each other to be who they are.
Right.
All right. And to also become the best versions of themselves.
Right. And try not to be too sensitive. He says there's a little sensitiveness going on here, where there's touchy, like like someone will say something and it'll be like they think they mean something else too much, or they look into it, think about it. Yeah.
All right. So. Charlene Ryan wants to know if there's anything from her probably means deceased mom, KD, from New Bedford, Massachusetts. Charlene Ryan is from Florida, though. Mother KD with the last initial.
She's wanting to know how her mom's doing, or she's just wanting a message from her, because what I'm hearing,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I was hearing she's talking about her daughter. She's like she's with you. She's around you, of course. She brings a lot of love energy around you. She's talking about you getting like prioritizing. She's talking about prioritizing things in your life. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't overdo it.
Okay.
You know, don't have too many things going on. Sometimes you feel like, you know, like my plate is full. I can't help it. Everything's coming in. Well, she's saying like prioritize that then.
Yeah.
So you can
Okay.
take a breath. Yeah.
Vanessa Pinto, when will love happen for me? I don't know where she's from, but maybe you can still answer it.
Yeah. ERIK is saying that get your focus on that and who, you know, see what you want. You can even do like a vision board too and put like different qualities, words of their qualities or whatever on it, he's saying, because you're a real visual person, he said. He's saying that she's a real visual person. And so if you do something like that, it helps. But okay, I heard 6 months, like within 6 months,
Okay.
but you can speed that up, you know, with visualizing it, he said.
Right.
So, yeah.
All right, Aaron Farr, how can I best help my family right now? Things are getting a little tense, it feels.
So really important, ERIK says, to just be supportive for them, you know, just give support. You can't really change what other people do. You can only be
Yeah.
there for them. And just don't add to it. He just said, just don't add to it. But the family is going through this confrontations is how he says it, because there's life lessons, of course, you know,
Yeah.
as a part of this. And learning to get along is one of the things that a lot of your journeys are in this family, is learning to get along and understand each other. But mostly what you can do is just, you don't want to add to it and just be supportive, he
Yeah.
said.
Okay. Be Switzerland.
Yep.
All right.
Swiss.
Rebecca Snyder, I am really hoping to be seen right now. I see you, sweetheart. Any message for Rebecca Snyder?
She's
there?
hoping to be seen.
Seen. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what she means, but
Yeah. He's saying to put yourself out there more. Put yourself out there more. Use your voice more, you know. I feel like what he's making me like feel is like there's not enough of that, you know. And if there's people out there that aren't listening to you, or you know, you feel like you're being ignored, well then it's
slap
not
them
really,
around a little bit.
yeah, it's like not, then they're going to be missing out on what you have to offer. So that's not
Exactly.
your problem. That's their problem, he said. But
Okay.
yeah, put yourself out there more, he said. And don't expect, he's saying, don't expect, there's a lot of expectation, he's saying. Let go of some of the expectations.
All right.
And just be.
All right, let's see. Okay, Jennifer B, you already asked a question. It's only one per customer, sorry, but ask it next time. Diane McNamara, will my son's divorce end up with him having custody of his boys and daughter? His name is Christopher, and her name is Diane McNamara.
I heard joint custody is what I heard. I heard joint custody. I don't hear full custody. I hear joint custody.
Will there be one more than the other? Or equal split?
Yeah, it looks like an equal split. Equal split is what ERIK is showing me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Christy Hadley from Palm Coast, Florida. Improving finances soon?
So he says yes, but he also says to take a look at your spending. Okay. There's some things that you can tweak around with your spending, he says. Take a look at your budget and your spending. That might help a little bit more. But yeah, your finances will
get better.
Some of it, he's saying a lot of it is the economy, you know.
I know, we get
You're
better.
going along fine, and then boom, the economy messes things up. But yeah, he's saying it is going to get better.
Yeah. All right. Shannon wants to know, of course, I don't know anything but her name, first name.
Okay.
Do I have a gift for healing, medium, etc.? Should I pursue it? If so, and stay with what I'm currently doing?
No, yes, you should pursue it. ERIK says the reason why you're asking this, and this is like with a lot of people that'll ask it, is because your guides are pushing you. Just like that other one who was asking if she was the healer. You're being pushed to do this because there is a light worker in you. And so pursue it. Pursue it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The nurse artist is her handle. Sandra from Iowa. Feedback on my art business, please.
He shows me like it's moving slow, but it's not because because of your art or anything. Your art is great. There needs to be something more added to this. Like I don't know a lot about like art, but you know, like something added like to make it stand out more, to be different. You know,
Okay.
not that your art's not good, but your business itself needs to stand out more. Something that makes it stand out more is how he's showing me.
Okay.
So,
Probably
okay.
needs a session with a medium here to get into more detail.
Yeah.
I just feel like,
Yeah.
all right,
Because
Jackie,
when we're doing this, it's like
Yeah.
so quick.
I
You
know, it's a
know,
lightning
trying-
round. We really
yeah, doing
can't
it.
get below the surface very much. Jackie Maldonado, question for a friend, Beatrice Reyes. She was saging her mom, Shomei, I think her name is,
Mhm.
which was in a corner, and the smoke went down, and then the recessed light turned off. Why did this happen?
So it was just an energy. It was some kind of energy, but there was also, okay, so ERIK is saying it was also something physical. Like there was some kind of like breeze or something
Okay.
that moved it. But he is saying that this was an energetic, like this isn't anything bad. He just wants her to know
Oh,
they were worried
good.
about that. It wasn't anything bad. Okay. It wasn't like her body was rejecting it. All right. It was just something that happened physically with it. It wasn't anything, you know,
Okay.
spiritually bad.
A message from grandmother, but we don't have the name. Charlene, you already asked a question. Middle name George. No. Okay. Will David find a job? When will David find a job? Ileana V, I think it's Valdez, from Texas. When will David find a job? David J. Period.
Okay, so ERIK is showing me that he's not looking in the right place. I guess that's what this looks like. Like he's not looking in the right place. He needs to change how he's searching for a job. Okay.
Will he find it online, or sometimes?
Yeah, there is something else
agencies,
for
and
him.
then that can turn to a permanent job.
Yeah, there is something out there, but he's just not looking in the right place, is the way ERIK shows me. Like he's not looking for the right thing. Sometimes, you know, we want someone to get a job, and I'm just going to say this is how it feels. And maybe they're not really as interested in finding a job.
Yeah.
As you are interested in them finding a job. So,
yeah. I saw on TV that Walmart is now hiring truck drivers, 3 days a week, $110,000 to start. And
wow.
It's 12-week training. That's all. And it's like apparently amazing.
Yeah, they have a big
able to buy
turnover.
homes for the first time. And it's really generous.
Yeah, they have a lot of jobs. Like they have a turnover, a pretty big turnover, I think, with a lot of people. There are people that stay there for a long, long time.
Yeah.
But at least the ones in this area where I'm at, Central California, they're always hiring. Always.
Yeah. But this is the new thing. It's called the
drivers.
Driver. Yeah, brand new thing. Where you start out $110,000.
That's great. That's
anyway,
great.
Rebecca Snyder, we talked about her, but she didn't really ask a question. We just imposed a question on her. But anyway, she does have a question. Do you see my daughter breaking free from her abusive relationship and us having a good relationship in the near future? Rebecca Snyder from Chicago. I don't know her daughter's name, but
not the near future, but it will eventually happen. It will. As she starts to open her eyes a little bit, she needs to be in this relationship right now because she's learning something from this toxic relationship. But it will eventually get better for you and her. It will. Okay.
All right. Laura Kusa, my mom swears she's talking to aliens, but I think it's dementia. What does ERIK think? Actually, what's the truth, ERIK?
So ERIK, he's so funny. So he's saying that with dementia, sometimes they will see like other things around. So he's saying, yes, there has been some, but there is some of it that is just her imagination because of what she's seen. But she's seen spirits. She's seen aliens. She has seen them. So he's
Okay.
saying yes to that, but
Cool.
it's not every time she says it though, because she's having like a
Okay.
memory of it. So
Yeah, right. All right, Ellen from London. I sold my house. Where would be the best place for me to move?
Eric's saying he's saying that wherever you go is going to be fine. He's saying that you're going to be guided to where you need to be. So just follow your internal, because he's not giving me like any special place, like any certain place for you. He's
Right.
just saying like follow your own guidance system on this one, because no matter which way you go, it's going to be something that you like. So
Follow the yellow brick road. Page
Yep.
in from Georgia, son Landon Berry. What is something as far as lifestyle that I can do to help my son's behavior? Landon Berry. Page Noel, I think it is from Georgia.
Okay, so there's not much you can do. He's an individual, Eric says. He's his own individual person. But you can set examples. You can keep your focus on like put your focus more like on things that you like we were talking about earlier, about things that he does. Stay focused on those instead of pointing out things that are negative. And with the behavior you don't like, Eric shows me like don't give responses to it, don't react to it.
Oh, yeah.
Reactions, he says, watch those reactions, and unwarranted advice is not good, because
Yeah, nobody likes unsolicited advice. Trust me. I mean, I don't. Maybe some people do, but I do not.
unwarranted. I meant
If
unwanted.
I want your opinion, I'll
Yeah.
give it to you.
Yeah. I meant
Okay,
unwanted.
Last question, because it's the end here. My name is LaDonna F. Can I get a message from my big brother, Michael Fisher? LaDonna F. Maybe her last name is Fisher. I don't know.
Yeah, he's saying that that he's like protective, like he's like real protective of you, and he watches over you. And he's saying to enjoy your life more, like do more like stuff that you enjoy, because he kind of wishes he would have done a little bit more. Even though he did like do things he enjoyed, he says that he wished he would have done more of that when he was here. So do more things that you enjoy, in life. And he's
Awesome.
doing great. So
All right, well, we'll close here. Ginger, thank you so much. Eric, thank you so much. Ginger, are you still having that? When is, or maybe it's already ended, the special you have with the
it was the fitness. Now the summer special's over, but I still have the ones with the life coaching package, and I have the mediumship training package that is really going good. I have a lot of people that are like really,
that's cool, because a lot of people have been asking me about mediumship training and which of the mediums do that. So that's really good news to hear. So you guys know that.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you. And you guys can check out the link below to get in touch with her and look at what she's got to offer. Anyway, I love you all, and
love you, Mama.